Hello everyone, welcome back to Plan Travel Explore after a quite long time. So now we are in Dhanushkoti, day 3 of our East Coast ride. You are enjoying the view of the way to Dhanushkoti and you can see oceans on both sides of the road. Now the time is 6:15 in the morning. Today's sunrise is at 6:34, so we are planning to reach Dhanushkoti and have that wonderful view of sunrise. Hello everyone, very good morning. As you see, we are in Dhanushkoti. Early morning, 6:25. So we started at 5:55 from our home, which is in Rameshwaram. It's 21 kilometers from our place. And when you come here, right, you feel like you are riding your bike on your sea because both the sides there will be sea and the road will be on the middle. So let's have a look at the sunrise in a few minutes. Come. Now we are waiting for the sunrise. It's already 6:34 and there seems to be a delay in the sunrise. We are all waiting for that wonderful moment. It is so windy here. The oceans are very calm. Actually, the two oceans, the Indian Ocean and Bay of Bengal, meets at this point. And this is the last land of India. Sri Lanka is just around 18 kilometers from this place. Finally, after 5 minutes of delay, the sun has risen, and I have a time lapse for you. Just enjoy. After watching the sunrise, we just started roaming around and enjoying the view. There you can see the water level has decreased and you can see the sand just far from the road and you can just walk over there. Okay, let's come back and see how it is. Now we are going to ride for around 2 kilometers and come back and see how it feels after the sunrise. So now we are coming back towards that sunrise point. This is how it feels after the sunrise. Now we came back for around 15 kilometers and now we are going to a small temple called Kodandaramaswamy temple, which is again in between this ocean, and we are going to there and see how it is. Ram did Pattabhishekam of Vibhishana here, and this is located just before few kilometers from Dhanushkoti, and even the road to this is also good, and even the view is good. You can go to beach, which is easily accessible, and the temple is very good, as you can see here. I'll just show you how it is.
So now we are going back to Dhanushkoti, and we are just enjoying this straight stretch of around 15 kilometers, and yeah, it's really wonderful. I'm really enjoying this, and please don't perform this kind of stunts in your place, because we are well versed in this. So please don't try without any protection or anything.
We are in Dhanushkoti beach. What you see far there is sand dunes. I'm planning to go there, not sure. I'll just go few steps ahead and see. People are going, actually it's not so steep there. You can walk on the sand dunes. So you will come to your wrist height. Water will come till your wrist height. Okay, I'll try to go.
So after enjoying in the beach for some time, we started towards the ruined city of Dhanushkoti. This city was all good till 1964, December 22nd. On that day, a big cyclone hit this place, and that took the lives of around 1,800 people. Until then, there was also a train running till Dhanushkoti. But how it is now, what happened to the city, let's go and see there.
Hi guys, we are in Dhanushkoti. You can see the ruins in my background. I'll try to show you some of the ruins of Dhanushkoti. This city was living till cyclone attack. After that, the government declared it as not suitable for living. So as of now, there is only few temporary tents of fishermen who stay here. It is under the control of Indian Territorial and Border Police, ITBP, as of now. So yeah, let's take a look. And we could find few puppies here, just playing around. Yeah, let's go. This was a church earlier. Yeah, this is how it looks now. So the crowd is little less today. Yeah, see those buildings which were collapsed during this attack.
Now we reached back Rameshwaram, and I'll take you one round around the temple, the famous Rameshwaram temple. This is the Gopuram at one side, and you can see this kind of Gopurams at four sides of the temple. The temple is really marvelous, wonderful, and I don't have a word to explain that. It's really, really good. You must visit this place once in your lifetime, and I feel the time we spent is not enough in Rameshwaram temple, and I'm planning to visit this wonderful temple once again in my lifetime for sure. So finally, the time has come to depart from Rameshwaram. Now we started our journey towards Kanyakumari. Now we are riding over the Pamban Bridge, which is the first sea bridge in India. This is constructed above Park Strait, and this is around 2 kilometers long. In this stretch, I am going to ride non-stop from one end to other end. You can enjoy the view of the Pamban Bridge. If you are interested in knowing more about Pamban Bridge, you can refer to my previous video. I am providing you the link for that video here, and also you can enjoy the sunset view from the bridge in the same video. I am providing you some information in the description section. You can check out that, and I am telling once again to my viewers that you have to visit this place. This is really wonderful, awesome and marvelous. You have to visit this place once in your lifetime. If you need any help or details regarding the place, please comment and reach out to me. I am happy to help you. And finally, here are few clicks of the day. Thank you for watching Plan Travel Explore. Please like this video and share with your friends and family and support our channel.